Italy's $22 million forbidden island. Poveglia Island is a secluded sliver of land that even the toughest of Italians avoid. Yet it is the culmination of everything we know about evil. It is the final restless place of thousands of diseased, murderous, and insane people. So what's the deal with this mysterious terror island? Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Let's get to it. This island was auctioned off in 2014 with a starting bid of $490,000. They were unwilling to accept any offer under $600,000. However, the cost of the heart change was $560,000, and now the island transformation can start. Rebuilding Poveglia will cost approximately $22.7 million. It was the island where plague victims were taken to die. The Italian island of Poveglia has a bloody history going back thousands of years ago. To protect the rest of the country, plague victims were sent to an island, causing plague-inflicted people to live and die in isolation. When the plague returned, a village in Italy known as Poveglia was again required to serve as a hospital for the sick and dying. Thousands of corpses littered the island, and large common graves became overcrowded. Often the bodies were burned. An overly cautious Italian community began shipping away people with even the slightest signs of illness. Those individuals had actually contracted the plague and were literally dumped on top of piles of rotting corpses in Poveglia. The fearful, destructive negative energy left behind after these deaths have even contaminated the island soil. The very soil has turned rotten. Poveglia Island is home to thriving grape vineyards. Those who harvest the fruit from the island only go there during the season. Grapevines must perform well in ashy soil, and it has been said that the island soil is approximately 50% human ash. In fact, this number has remained relatively consistent over thousands of years. Doctors tortured their patients on Poveglia. According to the Poveglia legend, a particularly insane doctor was once employed at the island's mental hospital. Even today, his experiments on patients are shocking. He considered lobotomies a practical way to treat and cure mental illness. So he lobotomized numerous patients, usually against their will. Heinous procedures and painful to boot. He sawed, hammered, and drilled without regard for sanitary concerns. He purportedly saved his darkest experiments for patients he referred to the hospital's bell tower. The screams from those being tortured could be heard over the entire island. Karma got the wicked doctor. According to the story, the doctor became a captive of the ghosts of the island who began tormenting him. In the end, he climbed to the very top of the bell tower and leaped to his death from there. Accounts of his death vary. Some say he may have been pushed by an island spirit or by some of his furious patients. It is claimed that a nurse witnessed his fall, claiming that he had survived but was then drowned by a mysterious mist. However, until 1968, the mental hospital remained open. Some claim their screams are still heard today. Many believe that a significant number of tortured souls still remain on Poveglia Island from the massive influx of plague victims who were stranded on the island to those afflicted at the former mental hospital. The feeling of sadness and pain endures to this day. In fact, they have been said to be screaming as we speak. Some entities have been said to force visitors into walls or chase them down corridors. It stands to reason that the tortured patients from the mental hospitals and the numerous plague victims would all meld together to become the same spirit. Many visitors to the hospitals have reported harrowing paranormal experiences, and many others have committed illegal activity after the facility closed. Visitors report seeing shadows in the walls as they explore the decaying facility. The handful of psychics brought to the island report energy that can only be described as evil. A lingering presence of angry spirits overwhelms them, resulting in them refusing to return. Charred human bones float on Poveglia shore. The number of plague victims and mental patients buried on the small island of Poveglia causes the remains of the dead to keep appearing on its shores. Even fishermen stay away from Poveglia's shallow waters because they fear picking up human bones in their nets. Today, it is illegal to visit the island Poveglia. Visiting Poveglia is one of the most illegal things you can do in the world. Yet, despite this, bold, curious, and perhaps foolhardy adventurers from all over the world continue to come to the island illegally, searching for the paranormal. And that's all for today, folks. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing videos from us.